Hello, this is Heidi here. I am making a video to show you a couple of autumn or fall themed things I have in my Etsy shop right now. First I'm going to start with this junk journal. It's a mini one. You can see it's a mini fat junk journal. There's 3 signatures, there's fabric and yarns and of course journal tags and scrapbook paper. And most of the paper is coffee stained, pretty much all of it actually. And I did do sewing throughout. And this is actually paying homage to my Maine roots. I grew up with the 4 seasons and autumn was always my favorite, but now I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and we don't really get fall or fall foliage. So as I was making this, I was just reminiscing about growing up in Maine and all of the colors, and so this is kind of special to me. Alright, so let's get on with it. I have lots of pockets or tuck spots throughout. I love this. This is a ribbon that looks like tree bark, and it's smooth. And then throughout, I used this upholstery trim as dividers, or not dividers, but tabs throughout. And this has plenty of writing space through it, like whole sheets, but I also have just fun little journal cards and this is a little notebook. So you can see lots of writing space and space to stick photos or draw. Excuse me. Speaking of Maine, there's a little bit of an accent. And then, like I said, there's art yarn throughout, and here is another like accordion journal card. And this is all sewn in, the trim and everything. So lots of pockets. Autumn is now finally upon us. Well, for some of you. Oh, my cat has come up to visit, so we might get a swish of her tail in the video. She loves to be a part of everything. All right, I love how this stitch looks in here. I can't remember what it's called. Maybe the ladder stitch. Now moving on to the second signature. Another one of these. If you're new to the world of junk journaling and you're wondering, what do you use this for exactly? I have another video on my YouTube channel where I walk through the 3 junk journals that I have, or altered books, or just handmade books is usually what I refer to them as, and the different purposes I use them for. This is just a little one. It just looked nice, I thought, with this journal card. Cherish these moments. There's 2 of those. Fall to-do list. Go apple picking in an orchard. Rake crunchy fallen leaves. Sip warm cider with friends. Bake a pumpkin pie. Cuddle under a warm blanket. Well, I could probably do all but the last part. We're not quite ready for cuddling under blankets. It's still pretty warm here. I love this paper. I love the colors of it. It's a scrapbook pad that I think I got at Michael's. Autumn Dreams and Falling Leaves. And that had been paper clipped together. There is always time to be thankful. Oh, that was the other thing that I thought would be nice with this, is if any of you plan to do a gratitude practice in November, starting at the beginning of the month, this would be a great memory book to record your gratitude passages, and pumpkin spice and everything nice. I'm falling in love with autumn. This is a really cute one with the pumpkins and the gourds. Oh, this was paper clipped onto. Fill this fall with lots of love and laughter. And that is the end. You know, something nice about this one too is just having it out on display. Like if you do a fall display in your home or any decorating, this looks really cute, just set out to look through. So like if you've filled it with pictures or something, like maybe put like all your fall photos or your favorite fall photos throughout it and some memories, it would be a really sweet thing to have on display at home and for guests and family to see. And so the other thing that I made, and these are listed separate, but these are cards. I love making cards, and I use a lot of them personally because my full-time job, I work for a congregation, so this is like my hobby. And so we're always sending cards out. Oh, and there's my cat's tail. Like I said, she has to be involved with everything. So I like to make these kinds of cards where they're a no fold. So it's just the front is the design and the collage or art, and then on the back is where you write. And then I make all of these coordinating envelopes, oops, that go with it, and you can pick whichever one you want to go with it. So we've got the fall to-do list again. I had one of those cards in the junk journal. Actually, a lot of this is you see in the junk journal as well, because it all came from the same scrapbook line. Autumn is now finally upon us. So I did a lot of stamping. Those are more tree stamps that I have, and a leaf stamp. And I did some on all the edges of these. I used a distress ink to kind of make it look a little aged, or to bring out some of the color. Autumn is such a beautiful thing. Well, I don't know that it's really a thing, it's a season, but it is true that it is beautiful. All right, and like I said, here are the envelopes that coordinate and go with it. So these are both up in my shop, my Etsy shop, and you can check it out. I put the link for it in the description, the video description. And if you would be so kind as to like my video, and if you're interested in watching more from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching.